every single Wednesday. It's Community Wednesday, but we also like to definitely reach into the band culture and talk about band business. All kinds of bands from all around the world for sure. Shout out to the young Israelites who have been guests on our show. Absolutely, all the way from Israel. We've had bands from all different corners, everywhere, because we got reggae bands representing around the world. They love the culture. And the craziest thing is some of these bands have never even been in Jamaica. And it's not to say they don't want to come here. It is to say that a lot of times when you join band life, it's almost you sign a contract to say, I'm not doing music for money. Because not every time does it ever become really fruitful. So a lot of these bands that we find doing reggae music around the world are really doing it from the heart. They're really doing it from the love of the culture and the love of the music. And we got one of those bands in the building, but they're one of ours. Absolutely. They go by the name of EarthKry, and they are live in studio. Welcome to the Bridge 99, the CrossOver. Yeah, what's that? I'm sorry, say it again.
Greetings one and all. I don't know. This is EarthKry representing.
All right, now you're going to do it more individually, starting with you.
Well, my name is Philip McFarlane. I'm a keyboard player, supporting vocalist.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Kamarda Blake, bass player and supporting vocalist.
Blessed love one and all. This is Kieran Cunningham, drummer and supporting vocalist.
Our lead singer is stuck in traffic, so he might
run in at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's okay. But what I was just saying to the point of like all these reggae bands popping up around the world. A lot of people become artists because they want to get famous, they want to get rich. But band life isn't the same thing because you are not really well known as individuals. So it's a lot harder to get, I would think, branding endorsements or things that can truly bring your band to a different, not your band, but your individuality to a different level. So when you think about band life and why you joined band life, why is that? Why do you choose this path?
Well,
Hold on a second. Wait for Jeffrey to get that. Let's just turn off the other two for now and see if that helps. Okay, yeah, now go ahead.
Yeah, well, when we started, it was straight out of passion, as you said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you start to go into the business side and see how hard it is,
right.
You know what I mean? So, for example, to move a band from Jamaica go overseas to go perform is different from an artist who go jump on a rhythm with them DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So all the logistics of getting everything working together. And then, if you going to get the same pay as an artist, then everybody else have to get. If it's 4 persons in the band, 4 persons get paid from that. Plus your engineer, plus your management, plus whatever.
Yeah.
And it's always constant. So it's not easy as a band. And the older we get, we have families and so forth. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So it's really a passion. When you see we do it, it's really a passion. But for us, EarthKry, I can't speak for nobody else. It's really about a legacy we're trying to build.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if we have a sacrifice, so another band or other bands can come up and say, we can make it. Because during the era of the Black Horrors and the Wailers and, the Steel Pulse,
right.
there was a inner circle. There was a community of bands, and so people are interested. But now, when it's 1 and 2 of us, it's kind of hard. You know what I mean? The focus kind of shift on individualism and, as an artist. So we try to, as we all that's why we have to tour so hard to keep the books going. You know what I mean?
A lot of people think when you say logistics, they instantly just think about how many plane tickets and hotels, but the equipment you have to bring and all of these things. If something drops, breaks, you got to get it replaced instantly. Show can't go on. All right, so tell me so far your experience as EarthKry, and traveling the world and seeing people's response to band life, reggae band life. Where would you say right now has the strongest band culture? Which area? Country? Which place?
Country?
However you want to individualize it.
Well, everywhere except Jamaica. I mean,
Really?
in America, they have a very strong band culture.
Yeah.
Even in Europe, they rather to have artists come up there with them band.
Yeah.
We have been on festivals and hear like feedbacks of artists who just come and use a track or they prefer to hear bands and stuff. So I would say maybe in America, West Coast,
California, right?
have a strong band culture.
Yeah, California is heavy.
Won the Grammy, Soulja. Big up to Soulja. They just won the Grammy. And
As a band, when you see that band, Soulja, a band that's not really Jamaican, I don't recall them ever performing in Jamaica, win the Grammy. what goes through your mind process? I want to hear from you, and then I want to hear from you, of course.
We understand how the business work.
Yeah.
And we understand the whole business of the Grammy.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to get in the politics side, but I know they've been around a long time putting in the work.
Very long time.
You understand? And people understand the campaigning and work that going on in your scene and what type of management is behind you, who can get you in certain doors and get certain. So people understand that. But separate apart from that, if it wasn't for a lot of these bands, there would be a new set of audience to reggae music. So for us, the bands like Revolution and Soldier, they and Stick Figure, they have a whole new set of reggae fans.
Absolutely.
Who is interested in the name reggae. So if when they go on
the name or the energy of it?
Both. I would say both.
Yeah.
Because, when people go on their Spotify, Apple Music, type in reggae,
they do.
They will see their artists along with others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So then we'll get dragged into that. But, Soldier and all of those groups, they've been doing it for years. We speak with a lot of them, especially Revolution.
I interviewed them almost 10 years ago, and people, if they actually go into the research of Soldier, this is not like just a privileged band. At least I know the lead singer in particular.
I know somebody told me that they used to play for pizza.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And he actually spent some time in Africa. So his road was very interesting.
The mistake what people make is that they assume that everybody that play reggae is supposed to sound a specific way.
Yeah.
If you're from California, you're going to sound like you come from. If you come from Africa, Lucky Dube reggae was different from us. You know what I mean? The bands from New Zealand, Australia, like Catch a Fire, which we have toured with over there, they have a different sound. But the whole thing is that you don't expect them to sound like a Jamaican band. Yeah. So when people say, "Oh, that is not real reggae," you don't expect them to. So they love reggae, and
I don't think anybody can.
They interpret all day.
Real reggae, I think it's more about this energy, and there's certain chords and elements that also remain the same. Aside from that, variations have been all over the place. I was gonna say the Grammy, but we just talked about that. I would love if you in particularly can talk to people who are listening right now, because like I said earlier, if you plan on starting a band, the last thing on your mind first should be money, because it's hard. But for you, how would you talk to young individuals, especially in this environment where it seems like they're having a lot more struggles learning to communicate, learning to work together? How would you advise them to really dive into that, to try it, even if they have the apprehensions? Because everybody's on this, men are like, you man, and they're like, nobody, and yo, man, I need nobody, dog. You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. How would you talk to those people?
Well,
no, the very tall, dark, and silent.
Yeah.
Reintroduce yourself too, by the way.
Kieran Cunningham.
Yeah.
Yes. The band culture still, it's not an easy road.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's not an easy road. But if you have the willpower and you have the mindset, man, you can achieve. But a lot of the stuff that you will need to learn about getting your band out there is not taught in schools, and most of the elders, they don't share that knowledge.
Yeah.
So you have to go in there, you have to dig, and you have to find out what you need in order to get on the road. You need to look about recording your songs.
Yeah.
You have to look about getting permits to travel. Then after that, you have to worry about getting your plane fares. You have to go worry about getting your vehicle for transport. Yes, and the shows too.
But then that's my question. How do you also, within that, keep it where you actually can communicate with all these different personalities on the road while you're dealing with logistics? That's what I want them to understand, because everybody thinks they can do it alone. Can a band member go on the road and be a band by himself?
No, definitely not.
All right, so that's what I want you to talk to them about, like what it takes. Anyone of you can answer what it takes to really work together, communicate as a team. And this isn't just about band. This is about any big project. Really, it can apply.
First and foremost, everyone has to be on the same page, have the same goal in mind.
Okay.
We know that whenever we launch out to be a band, we know it's not going to be a bed of roses. We know it's not going to be a case where we're going to get rich quick.
Yeah.
We know it's going to take a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah.
And we can't buy into the hype we see on social media, because a lot of artists artists and bands put on a front, like everything is okay, everything is a bed of roses. But in truth and in fact, once you understand those side of the business, you realize that it's going to take a lot of hard work, dedication, and do what you love. First and foremost, do what you love. If you love music, do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't follow the hype. Don't go into it because of the hype.
One important thing is like for us, we assign certain roles.
Yeah.
So for example, if I in charge of certain thing, in charge of accounts, this man in charge of something. You know what I mean? So if I know my strengths are this, I focus on this. I don't expect him to do the things I'm good at.
So if one of you just got really, really big muscles and doesn't really care for the logistics, you designate them as equipment person.
You know? Man did the accounts.
I think he's laughing because that's his job. No, it's not. That's your job?
Everybody pitch it.
Okay, but definitely. That's the great thing about teamwork. You know, you have the like goal, but everybody is different. So everybody has their different strengths, and that's the great thing about it when you get the right team. Soon come. What is this tune about? Aside from,
touring.
Well, you know, that song was right. We were on tour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then all of us have loved ones back home. You know what I mean? Whether your wives are wife.
Or.
You say wife.
Wives. No, you said wives. You said it. You said what you meant to say.
No, well, when I said wives, I mean for all of us. You know what I mean? That one person have wives. We're not from that tribe, you know.
All right, so y'all don't have multiple wives, but what about multiple women? No, okay, go ahead. Finish what you were saying. Go ahead.
I get in that trouble. well, as the song is about, being away, wife is saying, boy, I long to see her. Most of the time we're on the road for 2 months, so the song was kind of written for that purpose, and the whole mood of the song was simple, but we really want to touch, and everybody can sing along, you know what I mean? So have that country element to it, and that's still an old wheelers element to it. You know
nice, I mean? So it's good for truck drivers. Don't worry, there I soon come. It's EarthKry in the building. I soon come, baby. And I don't know why this song right here got me thinking about St. Elizabeth, but this song straight up got me thinking about St. Elizabeth, Treasure Beach. Right now, I'm somewhere on the countryside, you know what I mean? Driving around those crazy twists and corners, big old potholes. Yeah, I'm saying. But that is that song. And then on top of that, I love the nostalgia in it. You know, the chukka, chukka. I don't know why that gives such an energy. Can one of y'all kind of talk to me about that? Like, I believe in sound, power, vibrations, but it's something about that chukka, chukka. Yeah, somebody talk to me about the chukka, chukka.
Well, it's chukka. That's a vital part of reggae music, you know what I mean? If you listen Bob Marley, stir it up, chukka. Start the song, you know what I mean? So it's a vital, it's an element of reggae music, you know, the one drop, the struck from the guitar, the organ shuffle, you know what I mean? You know, that's why it's a whale as our biggest influence, because you hear these elements in their music, you know what I mean? So it's a vibe, man. And all the bands from America, from South America, this is what they love, you know. So for all the Jamaican people wonder why we do music like this.
Yeah.
Outside of this box called Jamaica, it's a big thing, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's a huge it's not even a box.
Yeah, right now, the amount of bookings that we have, you know what I mean, and offers. No, it's not show off thing. It's just a show that people want this.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
I'm saying. Don't worry about if it's a show off thing or not. It's the fact that people need to hear there's a demand for
the importance of it,
exactly.
You know what I mean? What the value of it. So, you know, that checker is a very vital thing, you know what I mean, in our music. So, you know, we give thanks to people like you, you know, always play the music and support a band like us, you know what I mean, especially here in Jamaica. And people don't know that we used to tour around the island. Yeah. And drive around the van and tour just like how we tour.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure it didn't work out as financially fruitful yet.
We used to video everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what get to
merch isn't as big of a thing on the island, I think, as it is everywhere else in the world. Here, they want your merch free. So you can't give me a t-shirt. You know what I mean? Overseas, they're like, you don't have anything we can buy and take home with us? You know.
Tickets, them not buy much as merch. I mean, everybody want to be a part of the guest list, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just our culture. It shouldn't be a part of our culture still, but I just decided.
What would you like to see, even the ministry, the people, the bigger heads, when I say ministry, I'm also including anybody in the higher positions that have anything to do with entertainment, festivals, stuff that requires music. what could they do? How can they come together to really kind of rebrand band culture in Jamaica? Because this is really the root of all. It's not really. It is the root of reggae. It's a root.
Yeah. I mean, firstly, I think they should try some ways to make it more accessible for bands to live. Yeah. You know, live like being able to feed themselves.
Yeah.
You know,
from health insurance to
all of them things there, and make it accessible or make it easier for them to travel.
Yeah,
because it's hard for bands to travel overseas, and
that should be reasonable because it helps tourism. So that should be reasonable. Tourism. What else?
And they should pay attention and see what the world really love about Jamaica.
Yeah,
like most of the things that I think they think the world love about Jamaica is not really that, but like the band culture.
You know. You know.
And when the delegates leave from Jamaica, from the tourist boards and the different ministries there, and come out the festivals in Europe, it's not vacation then. They are there to market the brand, because we go see them at drunk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talk up.
So yes, they should pay attention and try them best. And
I think they need to go to more of those festivals. Yes. I want to see the delegates inside the Cali Vibes, the California festivals, because maybe if they appear more in those festivals, they can understand how we can connect the dots and further build it here. Where can they follow you? We're running low on time. So sorry. I love band talk. Yeah. But where can people follow you? Tell them about the Hard Road EP, whatever is coming up next. Just fill them up with all the info.
Yes. So we have an EP coming up, Dandy Shandy, a Rocksteady EP.
Excuse me, Dandy Shandy.
Yeah, coming up.
Like it.
Old school. Yeah, man. So that's the latest project we have coming out. Mm-hmm. So Dandy Shandy. And if you want to check out, January. Yeah. January.
Y'all seem very happy about it. You're like very excited about it.
Yeah, man, very excited. Yeah. And if you want to follow us, you can find us at YouTube.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, at everything at EarthKry. All right. One word, follow, subscribe, and click the notification bell whenever we release anything. You get the notification. Nice. Yeah.
And they can get your individual Instas from that page as well?
Yeah, man.
You were going to say?
For sure.
Yeah, and you can look out for the next tour announcement very soon.
Yeah.
Most going to be from Florida to the West Coast.
Nice.
And then we have other places, other countries.
Yeah.
Which is after that. But, anybody interested in booking the band, you can go to the website, you see the email or the Instagram, wherever. Your message will reply. You know what I mean? But the fans can look out for the tour dates, the EP coming, the music video for this song's dropping Friday.
Nice.
And this Friday. You know what I mean? So and then we'll go into some
when you guys are going to Arizona, let me know. I need a reason.
I
want to see Arizona. I need a reason.
We have a show February 17th in Phoenix, Arizona. At Last Exit.
I'm trying to remember when Cali Vibes is because I'm booked for
Cali Vibes is February 19th.
Probably
be there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you come in, we can arrange so you be at the show in Phoenix.
If we never just say my book for Cali Vibes, I'm hosting all 3 nights, son.
We take care of you.
They send for the best this year, son.
We take care of you.
Oh, hey, Abby, verbal contract. All right, MAGA, tell me about this one. Let's close out with this here. What's MAGA? Am I saying it right? MAGA. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Look, I'm spelling it how I see it. I spell MAGA M-A-W-G-A. Y'all spelled it wrong. It's not my fault. M-A-A-G-A. So, tell me about it.
Yeah, MAGA.
M-A-W.
It's an old time saying, old people used to say, sorry for MAGA dog, meaning if you're sorry for people, like, give them everything, take your clothes off your back, give them turn around. Cuss you off, bite you, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I just basically that it's a backstabber.
Like Jeff just cussed me for not knowing it was MAGA. I get you. Until next time, EarthKry's in the building. Make sure you follow him on social media and follow the Bridge 99 FM. Follow me, Nikki Z. Let's check out this track. Oh, long live band life.